Hi, Rob Allen here with Truck Mount Forums, and a lot of members have asked for a complete walk around of the new trucks I put together. I've replaced my whole fleet of trucks with the Nissan vans, and I'm going to explain why and show you some of the great features that come along with the truck. But just to name a couple of them right off the bat, I like the way the back doors function, which I'm going to show you. I like the very little no drill zones compared to the other trucks. It's also very sturdy, and I know some of the newer trucks that are out now, you can easily dent them from the inside, where this was much more sturdy. I also like the space savings inside of it, and it's also a very classical look. Anyway, let's go ahead and mention first of all some of the options that I went with. I went with power windows, power locks, and a backup camera, air conditioning, and a CD system for my technicians. I like them to have the creature comforts and also the safety of a backup camera. All right, let's go ahead and take a look inside the cab and work our way around the truck and show you all the features. All right, first thing I'd like to mention is we've gone completely paperless. Notice we use the iPads, and we use House Call Pro. We love the features of it. You can set your appointments on the fly. It updates quickly. Also, it sends your client the information letting you know you're on the way as a text. And it also has a built-in GPS feature, so it saves you a lot of time. One of the best points about it, at the moment, it has the lowest credit card rates. You can run it right through the system. So that's fantastic. So look up House Call Pro if you get a chance. You'll really love it. All right, now let's take a look at the truck. Notice I have a ton of leg space. That's because the Nissans have an extended front end. That way the engine's out there instead of being somewhat inside the cab. Gives you a lot of leg space. I still give my guys cruise control, and I also have an adjustable steering wheel. I like that, tilt wheel. Now, some of the features inside the truck here, you can get it with a center console or without. I give my technicians the option. They can go with it or without it. This one here went without it. And he keeps down in here a lot of things like his urine detection light, his gloves, shoe covers, tabs, blocks, towels, you know, the whole gamut right in here. So go ahead and take a look at that. And also we keep our magnets in here. So every customer gets a magnet and a spotter. Over here we keep all of our spotters on the left side over here inside the slot. Okay, well that kind of does it for the cab. Let's move on to the truck mount now. Okay, before I move to the side, which won't be visible, I have a wastewater pump out system located on top of the stainless steel drip pan. I think it's really important to have an efficient way to remove your waste tank, so it speeds up your efficiency and you can move right along. Just remember to dump responsibly and according to your state laws. Okay, before I get to the machine, I want to show you a couple of very important tools necessary for every carpet cleaner. Number one, I love having a tile spinner on the truck. It's a great diverse service add-on. A lot of people today have moved to hard surfaces, so it's really important to have yourself a good tile spinner. I use the turbo hybrid here. Also, I wanted to show you my wand choice. It's a TMF Dev Pro titanium wand. Notice it's got a sight glass in it so you can see the dirt going through there. That's very impressive. It's got a cast aluminum head so you get a true meeting with the carpet interface. I really like that. It has an adjustable manifold for the jets so you can adjust them out and get it to strike right by the glide. You can use a full-size glide or a lip glide. That's awesome. Plus it swivels, so the head swivels on you. It moves back and forth. You can get up under beds, furniture, and stuff like that. It's got a 2-inch titanium tube and a very simple, easy trigger. So I really recommend this wand. You can pick it up from the TMF store. Now let's move on to the heart of the beast. All right, now let's get to the heart of the unit, and that's the Master Blend El Diablo. This time I went with the heat exchanger. I do like the kerosene or diesel version, don't get me wrong. It gets incredible heat. However, having a multiple truck operation, I went ahead and moved over to the heat exchanger version rather than having the dual fuels. Just make it a lot simpler for my guys. All right, now notice it's got an auxiliary output on the front here. I hooked this up. It's got an automatic pump in for the water and the fresh water. The 5-gallon mix tank where we use our chemical in there. Also, I've got a Dry Master upholstery tool, and I've also got a couple of Omni air movers to go ahead and dry the carpet as fast as possible. The machine is very attractive and it's very powerful. The vacuum is great. It's got a Kunkel valve on it. I love the machines. They've done a great job and they're a great company to do business with. They really stand behind their products and their customer service is fantastic. All right, well that covers the unit. Let's go ahead and move to the back of the truck. My business model, I've always had a backup truck. However, I've done away with that. And how is that? Well, now I carry a trailer and with a truck mount inside of it. And if you guys have a truck mount that breaks down, I know the truck's not going to break down, more than likely being a Nissan. I'll just run it out to them. I put the tow packers on all of them and they're good to go for the day. Okay, before I show you the back of the truck with the rails and everything, I want to show you how these doors work. They're pretty cool. Notice there's a magnet right there. Now, it locks into place right there. There's a little clasp here. Loosen that. You don't have to worry about it moving in the wind. Gets it totally out of your way. I really love that feature. Now let's take a look inside. All right, starting off with the back of the truck, you notice I've got a spot bottle holder back here in the back. I've got dialogue in case I want to do an oriental rug, top-down cleaner side of home. Even though I have a rug spa, I will accommodate some clients. Okay, then I've got red removers, rust remover, paint ink grease remover, and the citrus gel, all available at Truck Mount Forums. Starting on the left-hand side here, I've got the 110-gallon water well, and it is live. It's plumbed right into the truck mount. It's also plumbed right into my freshwater solution line. That's important, so I can just hook it up and go. Really like that a lot. Holds 250 foot, but we'll get to that in a second. I've also got the extra chemical carrier that hooks right on top. It also holds several gallons here. I keep my powder products up here, my liquid products down here. And notice I've got the Rotovac XL 360 in here. And then remember, now my technicians can have any rotary they want. I just feel like any rotary is better than no rotary. And I give them the option of any machine they want, okay? You're gonna notice in my next truck video, there's gonna be a different unit. All right, well, anyway, with the Rotovac, what's great about that is it's very durable, holds up really well, and also you can use it to pre-agitate and to post-clean. I think that's really important, the features, and you can use it to clean carpets at the same time. So it covers a large gamut. Then this, I give the technicians the option of whatever vacuum cleaner they want. This one here picked the top of the line Electrolux vacuum cleaner. It's really important to pre-vac before you get started cleaning. Also, we went ahead with the bed rug. We cut it around everything in here so I could pull it out. Even though it won't mold or mildew, it's really a nice feature, a lot of comfort, and it looks very attractive. So when your clients come out, they look at it and say, oh my God, this really looks great. I think having that impact on clients is really important. And then I've got my sealer door. I made a special carrier for this with plexiglass so I can slide it in and slide it out. Love that. And it also has another impact on your clients. Then I've got my carpet groomer here, and I've also got my tile and brush here, all made by American Brushing Company, and they're really fantastic products. Now, let's move over to the reels. Okay, I wanted to talk about the reels separately because they're such a great feature for the truck. They're very attractive, they're powder coated, and you can get them to match most colors of truck mounts today. This one here is powder coated in red to match the Master Blend El Diablo. Love that feature. When a client comes out, it has a big impact on them because it looks very attractive. All right, now notice I go with 250 foot of fresh water. It has a swivel handle on it to reel it up manually. But then I've got electric here for my vacuum line, and I've got 250 foot and a little small cheater hose on there for doing your upholstery and to be able to do your stairs with, so I like that. I carry 250 foot of live solution line also. And I notice my vacuum line is not live. And there's a reason for that because it restricts your vacuum too much. So go live, go electric, but don't go live. Now if you notice on the other side of my reels here, I've got the Devastator filter. I love that. Just pop the top off, throw another filter in there at every single job. I'm all about convenience, production, and efficiency. I want to move along while still doing a great job. And all these work great. This triangle design Dwayne and I came up with together at Real Innovations. Ask me about it if you want to save the space. Notice how much space I saved in here. I can lay down here and keep my rotary and my vacuum cleaner. Well, that wraps it up for the back. Let's go ahead and close out the video. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video of a complete walk around of my trucks. Perhaps there's something from my business model you can adapt to yours to make your business stronger and more profitable. And hopefully from the Truck Mount Forums forum, from our Facebook channel, Clean Informer magazine, or even YouTube, I'm sure there's a lot of things you can use there. So please support us and support our sponsors. It makes all this possible. Well, I'm Rob Allen with Truck Mount Forums. Have yourself a great day.